Oh, yeah.
Hello, hey, it's Monday, August 11th. I'm still John Evans, and you're on the Small Town Network.
I'm Scott Wilk, and you are watching Community News. Welcome to everybody. If you're brand new, we're a weekly program full of local information, local events, a lot of events, tons of events. We have things to do, which is events this week, and then we have other interests, which is upcoming events all the way out through like Labor Day right now. I think we even go farther than that.
I think so.
We've got Rome County Animal Shelter, tons of animals. You don't want to miss this. So many cuties, cats and dogs. Stick around for that. And we have our first Rockwood High School student report, and excited. We get a visit at the studio today from Mrs. Clements, the journalism teacher, so excited about that. But first of all, we do business shout-outs, local business shout-outs. Any business, if you're watching the program and you'd like to have your information on the program, just like the Potato Hut.
The Potato Hut right there on the corner of Rockwood Street and Front Street, can't miss them. And they've got all kind of taters. Well, they got baked potatoes, but you can put anything on them. They got all kind of toppings, and they're all good. And you see people going out of there carrying a tater that couldn't eat but half of it, but you can order half a tater.
And they got barbecue sandwiches, nachos, hot dogs.
I'll make one of their hot dogs. You loved it.
They got other stuff. But again, right here in downtown Rockwood, kind of right around the corner from Evans Financial.
And now they have seating inside, so you can sit inside in the cool and have your tater.
Yeah, Lord knows we've had some rainy days here lately, and it looks like this week is chance of rain all week as well. But go check them out, and if you'd like to have your business featured, you can just send us the information. We'll tell you about that in a little bit. But our first segment, Things to Do, and there's tons to do this week, is brought to you by none other than Mr. John Evans and Evans Financial.
Yeah, we got a ton on the show, so we'll keep this short and sweet. You getting those statements in the mail for investments that you've had in the past, maybe retirement plans, the jobs you left? Bring those statements in. You probably don't know the guy that's helping you with that. Somebody is. It might as well be somebody you know and you can go talk to. So do that for me. Just grab up those things. You might not even know what they are. We'll explain it to you and make sure you know what your money's doing. Hopefully it's doing what you want it to, and I can help you with all that.
Yeah, he's right down here in downtown Rockwood. There's his digits and the address right across from the park, what used to be the park. What might
still is part of the park.
Might have a bathhouse, has a caboose, all kinds of stuff going on, pickleball and more. But here we go, lots to do.
The 9 to 5 musical. It's a the Cumberland County Playhouse there in Tennessee Avenue. They're going to be doing that for a while, so you get plenty of chances, but get up here and see it. Yeah,
and that one's been going on a while. We always say, like, by now they know it.
Yeah, somebody they have a dolly approximation.
This is very cool. This is happening tonight, so you want to get on this, register right now.
Yeah, give them a call. There's a phone number right there. Hey, if you're a senior, this is a thing for you. If you're like my mom, she's always going, well, hell, excuse me. At least I'm a senior now. But for if you're out there and you go, should I click on this? This says they know me. I'm scared. You learn all that stuff, how to avoid that stuff. But at the bottom line, at the end of it, you get a free Chromebook.
And how to avoid getting viruses. And do you open every email, all that kind of stuff. I mean, my grandfather used to do that. We'd have to go restore his computer every week because he'd click something he shouldn't.
Well, and people will mimic your friends, so you can't even trust that. Two things. Always check the email address it's coming from. Because it might be the same name as something or somebody, but after the @ sign, if it looks fishy, don't open it. And remember, you still got a normal phone. Call people and say, did you send me something?
Yeah, exactly.
Do those two things and you'll avoid a lot of trouble.
But register now, and that is going on tonight. Also tonight, it's Main Street Monday again.
Downtown Rockwood, Main Street Monday from 5 to 8. They got tons of vendors, live music. The music is usually pretty good. And they get food trucks as well.
Yeah, very awesome. A part of that is the Main Street Monday is down at Jamie Beth and Sisters Company. We always talk about them. They have candles and all that kind of stuff, but they are going to be there 5 to 8. They said the vibes are local and the candles are lit, so that's pretty awesome.
That's cool.
And then this is going on. This one would be today.
Yeah, at the Grove at Fairfield Glade. They got a whole summer series, but we're kind of wrapping that up. It doesn't go on too much longer, does it? But tonight they have
Run for Cover on the main stage at 5:45.
That's the band name. You're not giving me a direction or anything.
A what?
Nothing's happening. I don't have to run for cover. That's the band.
No, yeah. Don't run for. Yeah, it's okay.
But that's at 5:45
Yeah.
Central Time.
And then they be jamming on Tuesday.
They always be jamming at Tuesday at the Bradbury Community Club, and $6, or excuse me, 6 to 10, $2 get you in. Take an instrument.
Yeah.
If you're just learning to play and you want to play with some folks, you can find a group to play with.
Yeah.
And any questions, I'll give Maria a call.
Yeah, that's awesome. This is also this Tuesday at Lake Tansy.
Yep. And now we're into August. Tomorrow night they're going to have Bobby and the Aristocrats.
Yeah, that sounds awesome.
Yeah.
And then this is, I believe, Wednesday.
Yeah,
in
story
Kingston.
time in Kingston. So they're having their story time 10:30 to 12. And I assume this is for the young ones that aren't
Yeah.
quite in school yet.
Yeah, so that's awesome. And then the midweek farmers market.
Yeah, at Fairfield Glade, their Wednesday farmers market, 9:30 to 12:30, and that's Central Time.
And then if you're in Oak Ridge, you've got one too on
The
Wednesday.
Preserve, twice monthly farmers market, the second and fourth Wednesdays, 9 a.m. to 1.
And here's a big one if you're looking for a job.
Yeah, a networking career fair at Rowan Medical Center over there in Harriman, and I assume it's mainly medical professions.
Probably.
But Lord, if you've got a degree in nursing or something like that, and you're looking for work, you're gonna find it.
But you know they also have medical receptionists, stuff like that. So go down there if you're looking
Yeah, if
for
you're
a
looking
gig.
for a gig, get out there and try.
And they be worshiping every Wednesday.
Every Wednesday at 7 o'clock, they have their Bible study there at the Presbyterian Church across from the middle school. Sunday school starts at 10. Sunday worship service starts at 11. Of course, the Wednesday Bible study program at 7. The Women's Auxiliary meets on the second Thursday at 6:30. The Love Kitchen Meal and Fellowship is the second and fourth Saturdays at 4.
Yeah, very awesome. And then this is the full month at Harriman's Public Library, and this one is on the 14th.
Yeah, they're doing a bunch there, but they're
It's a board meeting.
the board meeting.
5 o'clock. Open to the public, they
Hopefully
say.
you won't be bored at the meeting.
That's right. And don't run for cover.
Yes.
It's going to be fine.
It
And then
will be.
very important day
Yeah,
in
VJ,
history.
victory over Japan. They on August the 14th in 1945, they surrendered to the Allies, and that was a joyous day across the world.
Yeah, big one. And this is back to our local library.
Story time at the Rockwood Public Library every Thursday at 10:30, and I'm assuming again this is for the young ones who haven't yet started school.
Yeah, and this is big. The fair is starting now. The events on the 14th through I think like the 18th are all the pageants. So if you go to their website, it does actually start on the 14th, but some of those things are at like the Palace Theater for the pageant. So check the website out. But the actual fair, I believe, starts on the 18th.
Yeah, through the 23rd.
Yeah, good fun there. Don't forget, 5 on Friday, Rowan County Paws just asks that you remember them every Friday, and if you can, donate $5 or anything you can donate, and that helps them out immensely. And then also on Friday,
White Noise at Bayside Marina. That's south of the river over there in 10 Mile.
yeah, it's going to be an awesome band. Check that out. And then there's Much Ado About Something.
Much Ado About Murder.
Yeah.
I guess it's a play on the Shakespeare.
Yes. I think.
Much Ado About Nothing. This is about murder, though, and it's at Tennessee Valley Theater. 7:30 to 9 p.m.
Yeah, maybe
in
they
Spring City.
twisted it into a murder mystery type of thing or something.
Now, I can see why somebody in that play would murder somebody.
That's true.
Have you ever seen that?
No.
They made a movie out of it, and
Is it like Jeremiah Johnson? Because I did watch that one finally, and it didn't work out so good for Jeremiah Johnson.
well, he turned okay at the end.
Not Jeremiah Johnson at Roan State. He's doing fine.
No, but this one is. God, it's set in Italy, I believe, and But the funny thing is, and I love this guy and everything he does. Keanu Reeves, how do you say it?
Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves.
Yeah.
But he shouldn't have been cast in that character. He plays I don't know if he's supposed to be French or Italian cavalry officer, and he's a bad guy. He's terrible, but it's a good thing that movie's not bad. Anyway,
Totally sidetracked.
You didn't want to know that.
Yeah, that's
you
free
didn't know.
information right there. But hey, save the date for the 16th annual golf tournament benefiting Breakthrough T1D.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's $400 a team.
Yeah,
And you get a mulligan.
yeah, very awesome.
I wonder if you can trade your mulligans amongst players?
I don't know, but that's
I
at
need a bunch of them.
the Rockwood Golf Course. Call that number for more information. And then on Saturday,
Nick Hickman, Blood,
Yeah.
Sweat, and Beers tour at the Princess Theater in Harriman. 7 p.m. is the start of that one.
yeah, that looks like a good show. So get your tickets now. And this is cool right here.
Yeah, free kayak days at Kingston Park and Rec. I think they may have some kayaks for you to learn. Yeah, kayaks, paddleboards, and life jackets provided. I'd say if you got your own, you can go.
Yeah.
But they're going to teach you about kayaking, and you're getting to go for a little kayak.
So much fun, and
it is.
finally the weather's starting to kind of cool down, especially in the mornings. But that's going to be a good time. And then this is a cool one, the poker run.
Yep. It's a Watts Bar poker run.
Yeah, and this one's confusing as
Yeah,
all.
you can do it by boat, car, or motorcycle, but the way that the lake's laid out, I'd say by boat is the simplest way of doing it.
Definitely.
Because you can look at a place and it'll take you an hour to get there.
You definitely want to call them.
By road, rather.
Screenshot that, because what it is, you can start at any marina you want. You just have to end at Caney Creek Marina at the end. But screenshot that or call that number and they'll give you the info. But that's awesome. That's
Yep.
going to be a good time. And then back at Roan State, speaking of Jeremiah Johnson.
Yeah, TriStar Open Horse Show at the Roan State Expo Center. They're going to
Yeah.
use the indoor arena for this, and it's free to watch, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m.
Yeah, and then our Saturday farmers markets.
In Harriman at the riverfront, they're having a farmer's market, 8 a.m. to 11.
Yeah, and they be jamming again, but this is the big one.
This is a stage show at the Bradbury. Don't take your instrument unless you're in a group.
Yeah.
Because this is where the groups get together and put on a good show at the Bradbury Community Center, 5 to 9.
Yeah, very awesome. And then our Oak Ridge Farmers Market.
As at Jackson Square from 8 a.m. to 12.
Yeah, and I don't. Is this the same one I just did?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, well we'll skip that one. And then also,
Farmers Market at the Preserve, 2 p.m. to 4 p.m., and that's in Oak Ridge.
yeah, and then this is supposed to be a great band. Don't panic though.
Dynamic Panic Band, and we were speculating whether or not they're doing covers of Widespread Panic. I
Yeah.
doubt it, but
You never know. Yeah, it's hard to say. But go check it out at Kofer's. Always a good time. And
Yep.
then this is cool, but read the rules.
yeah, you can't. Your dog has to behave.
Yeah, and have its shots and
Yeah,
stuff.
and all that stuff. But it's a puppy pool party, 4 p.m. to 6 p.m.
Yeah, and that's awesome. And then this is the 7th annual Roan State Golf Tournament.
Yeah, and they're having that at the Oak Ridge Country Club, and it's $600 a team.
Yeah, and check that out because I had a hard time finding out info about that one, but it's going on and it's awesome. So
If you're a golfer, you probably know about it.
yeah, exactly. Now that was just things to do this week. Stick around. We got upcoming if you're one of those people planning way ahead. But now is one of my favorite segments, which is where we get to feature animals from the Roan County Animal Shelter, brought to you by Freedom Storage, in the formerly known as.
Scanlon Lumber.
Yeah, they're filling up. Go down there. They got indoor, outdoor storage. But hey, go see our friends at the Roan County Animal Shelter. And this is a big one, so I'll try to keep it moving.
We got Toby and Lou.
Yeah, cuties.
We got Lane and Lance. Or Lace.
Yep, cuties. And these are a bunch of terrier puppies
Lanky and Lonnie.
that are available. 12 weeks old, I think.
Lakin and Leroy.
Yeah.
Leroy.
Don't worry, dogs are coming back.
Tazara and Virginia.
I think they do these names to make you get
They probably
stump
do.
you. Look at this. They get
Yeah,
worse.
if they want to get into some of the Slavic names with the curlicues over their letters,
Yeah.
they'll really get me. But Calypso and Giselle,
Giselle, yeah.
Allie and Tabitha,
Cute.
Salem and Felix.
Man, they got tons of animals. This is a big spread.
These look almost like they're taking the same picture of the same
Yeah.
cat, but Gabe and Joey.
Yeah, these are cuties. Here's another relative, I think.
Yeah, Ross and Aphrodite.
See, you asked for one of them Greek names.
Yeah.
You got one.
I got one. Alvin and Chrissy.
There you go.
Jack and Smokey.
Oh, yeah, and then back to some more dogs again.
Spade and Ace.
And I think
Is that
he
like Ace of Spades?
should have did it the other way.
Greenlee and Summer.
Yeah.
And Bella and Cephas.
Yes, and don't forget, huge charity ride coming up just a couple weeks away, and that benefits the Roan County Animal Shelter, and that'll be Saturday the 23rd, so make sure you mark your calendar. And don't forget, it's still hot, man.
Yeah, if you're going to put your bare feet on it, don't ask your dog to.
Yeah, super hot out there, so don't let your dogs walk on that blacktop. Don't forget, you can help out the Roane County Animal Shelter. They accept dry dog food, dry cat food, non-clumping litter, and even these pans, and you can mail it right to them. And they appreciate that. We appreciate the Roane County Animal Shelter. So go adopt a pet, empty the shelters. They always have waived adoption fees, but give me a break. $50 is not. They spend way more money on those animals than what they're getting. So please support them. Now, with no further ado, we're heading into school news, brought to you by Robbins Boat Repairs. And they do everything from fiberglass, gel coats, paint buffing, get your boat cleaned up. You still got a lot of boating time left. This is where the weather will start cooling down and it'll be nice boat rides. But check them out. They're right there on South Chamberlain, or check out their group on Facebook. They accept everybody in that group, or call the number and you'll see that. All right, that's last year's Mrs. Clements journalism class, but we actually have a report, our first report of 2025 from Mrs. Clements journalism class, and excited Mrs. Clements is heading out to the studio today, so we're going to do a little studio tour with her. So excited about that. But our first, and let me make sure I'm really ready for this, our first Rockwood High School student report from Miss Kiera Bowers and Ace Brown. Check it out.
Hi, I'm Kiera Bowers.
And I'm Ace Brown, and we're excited to be back at Rockwood High School for another school year.
And we're excited to still be partnering with Small Town Network for student news. As you may know, there have been some changes at our school.
We are no longer allowed to be on our phones, which is helping other students and ourselves with communication.
We're also using a program called SmartPass to track where students are going when they leave class and how many times they're leaving. On a more exciting note, this is our first year as a STEM designated school, which is helping us bring in new students and a greater number of visitors.
Now let's talk sports. Almost every sports team at RHS has been practicing over the summer. The volleyball girls will have a scrimmage in Bearden next week, and the football jamboree has been canceled. On the 14th, the golf teams will play.
As for extracurriculars and such, we'll also be having an open house from 5 to 7 on the 14th, and there will be a Title I meeting that evening in the library that starts at 6 o'clock, so it'll probably last from like 6 to 7.
That is all the news we have for this week at Rockwood High School.
Thank you for watching Small Town Network.
Yeah. Great job, guys. Kiera and Ace, great job. Great job to all. They've got a bunch of new kids there. I got to go to the school last Friday and check out the journalism kids, but excited about a new year with them. So great job. And hey, if you're watching, comment on here and tell the kids they did a great job. I say kids, they're young adults.
Yeah, and if you know their grandparents, make sure I'm sure they would be excited to see that. So give them a link to it.
Yeah, and don't forget, hey, if you're looking for a gig and you know anything about welding, just like she said, they've got that new STEM status. All kinds of new programs going on over there, but they need a welding teacher. So if you know anything about that, also they mentioned no cell bell to bell, so we'll remember that as well. And new episodes coming soon to the Rockwood RHS podcast, Tiger Talk podcast. There it is, bigger if you want to scan that. But yeah, great job, and don't forget, comment in and tell those kids they did a great job.
One other thing, Leanne Malicote and one of her buddies is doing a Spotify podcast where they're talking to citizens of the community that have been around a while. Today, Mom's on it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so my mom, Peggy Evans, is on it.
I'll try to share it on the page.
Yeah.
But yeah, check that out. I talked to Miss Malico. We talked about trying to make it into a video thing, which would be awesome. Still would love to do that one day. But check it out. I'll try to share it on the page. Also, got to thank Sleeveless Mo's. Don't forget, you can get your local business shout out. They do all kinds of different outdoor stuff. It's a nice time to get your outdoors cleaned up and get your inside cleaned up by Made Happy. And they take care of deep cleaning, commercial cleanings, rental cleanings, and more. Get all them for a free estimate. All right, this is other interest, which is things happening in the upcoming weeks, starting on the 22nd.
Spring City Summer Nights at the Nature Park on Front Street in Spring City, 6 to 10:30.
Yeah, and then going on August 22nd to 23rd is the Rockwood Masonic Lodge Community Yard Sale, 8 to 2, so check that out.
Spring City's Farmers Market, 8 to 12, and that's on August the 9th and 23rd.
Yeah, so 23rd is the next day coming up. Sisters is having a tailgate party. This is preempting the first UT game, so go out there 10 to 4 on the 23rd.
And the Watermelon Festival at the McDonald Farm. That's the 23rd and 24th. Don't miss that. I went last year. The whole family did, and it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, that looks like a good time. Don't forget, August 24th is the Sunday Market. It's back at Jackson Square in Oak Ridge, 1 to 5. So check that out.
I like it, unless it rains in parentheses.
Yeah.
But Gypsy Moon and Old Smoky Moonshine tasting
Yeah.
at the Rockwood Marina and RV Resort.
Yeah, that's on the 29th, and this is cool. If you're 21 or up, you can bash a car. It's tickets are $25 or two for $40.
You ever done one of those?
Yeah, and I didn't have to pay. I don't remember what it was. A school had it or something. But
This is
yeah.
how stupid I am. I was young and strong. I thought I could do this. So I said, okay, I'll buy 5 hits. I'm taking the roof off this car.
Oh yeah,
No.
yeah. Until you start,
You're not.
you don't realize how resilient
Yeah.
that car is until you try to take a whack at it. But yeah, that's cool going on in Harriman, and then on the 30th.
Yep, 110 in the Shades at Cofer Garage on the 30th at 7 p.m.
Yeah, that's going to be awesome. And then, hey, this is smart on Rockwood's part. The day before Labor Day, on the 31st, they're having the Rock and the Ramp at 2 o'clock at Tom Fuller Park. And that's going to be awesome. And as a part of that, Sweet Cheeks is going to be there at the Rock and the Ramp, 2 to 9. So you can get your Sweet Cheeks fix. And that looks good. I don't even know. Is that a waffle?
I don't. It looks like a funnel cake.
Funnel cake with a-
might be like lemon zest on top of it, and
I don't
whipped
know.
cream.
Dang, let's just leave it on that for a minute. But hey, and then the next day,
We're having hooray for Hammond's having
Yeah.
their Labor Day Street Festival, and they're gonna have a cobbler contest.
yeah, I got 3 pages for this because it's so big. But there's
Never ever put me on the list to be a judge of a pageant. But
you
now,
can put me
if
to
you
judge
want
some
me
cobbler.
to be judge some cobbler, I'm all for that.
That's right.
I'll clear my calendar, man.
a largest kid zone ever. How do they judge that? But anyway, that's awesome. And then also there's a car show going on, so that's a big one. Check that out. But then September 6th.
Yeah, the wing. I want to do this. Wings
Me
on
too.
display. World War II Airport Day at the Mark Anton Airport in Dayton.
Yeah, that's
I
good.
want to see that.
Yeah, me too. Taste of Crossville on the 11th. That's 7 to 9 in Crossville Central Times as well. A rescheduled event.
Yeah, cruising into summer. It's going to be cruising into fall.
Yeah.
At 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Meet at the Kingston. Meet at Kingston for lunch. Where at? At the Smokehouse Restaurant. There you go.
Yeah.
And you're going to cruise Highway 70 all the way to Fairfield Glade.
Yeah, and September 13th also is the Rat on the Run on the mountain in Cumberland County Fairgrounds, 1 to 5. And
Then we got Atomic Fall Fest at AK Bissell Park. Museum music begins at 7. Fun starts at 3 though.
yeah, very awesome. And then our September 27th Upper Cumberland Apple Festival
Yeah.
at the Crossville Fairgrounds, 10 to 4. Check that out and
Don't
wrapping it
miss
up.
that one. It's really good. Touch a truck.
Yeah.
And if you got a, once again, for safety's sake, if you got an Uncle Truck, don't let him go.
Don't
to
touch
the
Uncle
dog.
Truck.
But hey, kids love that. All kind of vehicles out there, emergency vehicles, construction equipment.
Yeah. Don't touch Uncle Truck. But
Leave
hey,
him be.
if you're a local business and you want to shout out, or hey, you've got an event, a yard sale, you're a church event, whatever it is, hey, this is how you get to us.
Yeah, you can email us directly at smalltownnetworklive@gmail.com or message us. That's
Yeah.
the quickest, easiest, safest, and most cost-effective method of getting a hold of us. Message us directly.
Yeah, don't forget, like and follow us on all the other platforms. We're on YouTube, we're on X, we're on Instagram.
Somebody, please, I'm begging you, go out there and be number 10 follower on X.
That's right. And
It's lagging behind everything. Nobody's on X.
that's right. That's weird.
Yeah, it is weird.
Yeah. That's, as you hear in the background, that's my Ukrainian friends, Uzori, their Ukrainian folk band. Talked to them just a week or so ago and still getting bombarded by Putin. So our thoughts and prayers always go out to them. But hey, another week in the books here. Don't forget, tell the Rockwood students they did a great job because they always do. And we are excited about 2025 year. New stuff coming with Rockwood High School. I won't tell you about it now. You got to watch. But don't forget, like, follow, and share. Make sure you go to one of the other ones, YouTube, X, whatever, Instagram.
Yep.
Whatever your favorite one is, go follow us there. But we appreciate you guys watching. So Another week in the books for community news for all of us here at Small Town Network. I'm Scott Wilk.
I'm John Evans.
Yeah. Have a great week, everybody. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.